up, everybody? How is your guys' day going? Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are having. This video is coming out Friday, so happy Friday, and welcome to another episode of another Jake's Television Reviews. Actually, this new series we're reviewing right now will not be coming out on Fridays. So when What If comes out, What If will be taking over Loki's spot on Fridays. But once High School Musical is done, then this series that we're reviewing you right now, the episodes 3 and 4 will be on Saturdays and so on. So we're gonna be reviewing Turner and Hooch with the reimagined Disney Plus show starring Josh. Sorry, Josh, not you, Josh Peck.
Drake, hold on! Josh, where'd you go? I'm in the kitchen! No, this is no time for snacking! Tiberius meat! Is it too little humid? Yes, because I ran over Oprah. I gotta get my jacket back! What are you gawking at? Mind your papers. My Oprah. Drake? What? Where's the door hole?
Goes right there. See, I drew it with a magic marker.
You were supposed to cut it out with the power saw.
Dude, I'm gonna.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So go get the power saw.
Okay, I will. I see the problem.
Oh, do ya? Well, I'm thirsty.
Want to switch back?
Please?
Sorry to disappoint you, but
It's okay, I guess.
it's another person named Josh. Josh is a very common name. Yeah. But so the show is basically it's basically a reimagine. It's basically Josh Peck playing Tom Hanks's character. It's like
They make it sound like he's. Okay, we'll get into it.
We'll get into it, but
We'll explain it more. Just keep explaining the premise.
interesting choice. So the premise is, it's basically kind of like a little bit the first plot of the first movie, but they do make a little bit of changes on like what happens, in the movie, like in the show, like the show is a little bit different, but like Turner and Hooch are like kind of the same, and they even got the same breed of dog that they had from the movie. Probably not the same Hooch, probably a different dog.
Well, yeah, the original Turner and Hooch was what, 1989?
Yeah,
literally like 30 plus years ago. So
sometime in the 90s. Hold on, let me look. This is me being unprofessional and not remembering when the Turner and Hooch movie came out.
I'm pretty sure it's 89. You can
89.
check.
It was 89. I was off a year, but it was 89. So it showed. So this series, if you know Turner and Hooch, the movie, you'll know what this series is about. But this series is gonna be a little bit different than what the movie was. But it's a little bit the same. It's reimagined, reimagine. I wouldn't say remake, but reimagine. But we get Josh Peck as Scott Turner. Can you believe after after all those years on Drake and Josh, now he finds himself on Turner and Hooch on Disney Plus. He gets to star with a dog this time.
Yep, from Drake and Josh, from the Nickelodeon days to the Vine days to the
He's still a YouTuber. He's still
yeah
a YouTuber.
to the YouTube stuff
Still
to the
making YouTube videos.
Nickelodeon
Yes. But he's like
shows. Now he's on this.
so he he lives alone, and he basically he's a cop, and his partner, they actually changed the partner character from I think they changed the character and they changed the gender, so it's like he has like a female partner in this, and she's pregnant. That's her character trait. She's pregnant, and I think
Oh.
from the first movie, it was this. I'm trying to remember. It was this African American dude.
It was the first movie because I remember it was Tom Hanks and he was
Tom Hanks.
yeah, there was Tom Hanks, but then like I think it was Reginald Vell Johnson, and if y'all don't know who Reginald Vell Johnson is, my guy Carl Winslow. Yeah. You also may have seen him from Die Hard because he was also in Die Hard.
Die Hard.
So yeah, it's Carl Winslow. Yeah, from Family Matters.
Yeah. Yeah, so how Scott gets a dog in this show, it is very they switch that too. They make a difference to that too, because I remember in the movie he gets it from it was like a sea dog, like captain, or I don't know, he's like a
Yeah, because the original owner was like dying. Yeah, he was a guy who was kept working on like the
but
ship.
instead in this series, his so they wrote Scott Turner like he has a sister in this, and he's an uncle to her kid, and they drop a dog. They drop Hooch off at his apartment unexpectedly, because his grandpa passed away a long time ago, and he wanted Scott to have Hooch. It's like, I want you to have a dog, so there's the difference there's the difference. But what with this series is like some characters, if you've seen the movie, some characters in this show, actually by some I mean 3, for as of right now, we're in the original, but the rest are completely new, like for me, but they're still good characters. They're still good characters, and they were written in very well to this series. So Turner and Hooch, when that was a movie back in the the late 80s, like that was just a movie, and we didn't get anything else like after that. It was one movie. So this series is gonna be like exploring about like Turner and Hooch, like being this is like a cop show. It's like your partner's a dog, solve cases and stuff. That's what we're gonna see in this episode. It was good. I'm not totally hating on the show. It's okay, but I really want to respect the movie, because Tom Hanks. We love Tom Hanks. You got to give props to Tom Hanks. That was like, he did that before Toy Story. He did that before Toy Story, like a couple of years before Toy Story even happened. So you got it.
He's done a lot before Toy Story. I mean, if you like,
he's done a lot. He's done a lot for Toy Story. Yeah, that's true. He did do a lot, but you got to give him props. Josh Peck, I mean, he can still act. We don't really see him in a lot anymore, so I'm actually glad we are seeing him again in this. I don't know like how much he acts anymore, but he is in some certain things. He did have a show with John Stamos, grandfather, which only lasted one season, unfortunately. But yeah, and he also guest starred in Fuller House, because I guess like to make references like the grandfather. I really don't know, but it's good to see Josh Peck back on the screen, even though he is a YouTuber now, and he has a wife, and he has a kid named Max, and that's a funny, like, paying tribute to that Drinking Josh episode, the babysitting episode, two men and a baby, because that kid was named Max, but that's not the same Max, but that's funny that people can think that now. But anyways, aside from Josh Peck, the series, it's good. It's a good Disney Plus show. I mean, it's not a sequel. It's a series, and it's not like a, I wouldn't say it's a reboot, it's a reimagined, but if you guys want to say reboot, then say reboot. But I say reimagined for this, because it's a little bit different kind of. And yeah, and I'm interested into like how this series is gonna go. How it's gonna be compared to the movie. Probably not gonna be nothing like the movie, be honest, because it's little different comparisons.
I mean, it could be. I mean, it's very, because it kind of, I don't want to say it has a similar vibe, because like the original had a certain charm to it, and this one almost hits that charm, but like the first episode is directed by Mick G, and I'm like, well, it does kind of look like something Mick G would direct.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I forgot if he directed the original. I don't know if he directed the original film or not. Now that I think about it, but
I don't believe he did. I don't know. That was no,
anyway, yeah.
Accidentally.
I mean, so I mean, going into this, it's kind of just like, well, it just seems like, well, they're probably going to go on maybe different cases. They might, experiment with maybe different kinds of cases. The case in this one was really odd. It was pretty in depth for something like, for a deputy, but like it was also kind of like not murder mystery-esque, but like there were like certain puzzle pieces that were put together, and it was a way of saying, oh yeah, it's got to get used to Hooch, and the only way he can get used to Hooch is if he lets him on the job, because that's what they're good at. Because they also kind of imply that like they imply that there was a father and a grandfather, and that both of them were cops, and it almost made it seem like instead of it being a remake, it was like a continuation almost.
Kind of a little bit, but it's
because they allude to at least one of them being sort of Tom Hanks, because like, oh yeah, sure, there's an established, like, this is a family almost, and that there's like a line of
it'd be interesting.
not only
It'd be interesting if Josh Peck is like playing the son of the original, if they even like touch like Tom Hanks at all in this series. Be interesting.
I mean, because they implied that like there was the grandfather, and that the father, they imply the father passed on, and that because they get that the father's the one who trained him, but they also mention a grandfather, and it's really weird, the timing, like the 30-year gap,
right,
makes me think, okay, so is Tom Hanks the father or the grandfather?
Grandfather, that's what I was wondering too.
Because I mean, that would make sense, because yeah, he was the first one to get the dog that started it all, technically. even though there was only one movie. But he was the first. He was the first. So was there a whole story in between that we missed, or was he the dad?
I think
Or
in the next episode, like next episodes, we probably will figure out more into Scott's backstory. It is only the first episode. We don't want to learn like a lot in just one episode. If this is a series.
Yeah. We got him, we got his partner, we got the family already, we got his future love interests, who I gotta say, I'm not,
right.
I know she's in her 30s, but like,
actually
he's a snag. Josh, she's a snag, boy. You'll get her.
Who plays her? I forget her name. I think it's Emily Carson. Yeah, it's Emily Carson. She's actually 2 years older than Josh Peck, so they're both in their 30s in real life. So
makes sense.
And you said we were talking about Mick G, and Mick G did not direct the movie Turner and Hooch. It was Roger.
Okay. Well, I was just double checking.
Spotsy Wood, if that's how you, or Spotsy Woods. I don't know.
Okay. Just wondering. I was like,
yeah, but I like dogs, and I think my dog, my puppy Parker, will enjoy this series. Literally, I was watching the first Turner and Hooch movie, and that got his attention. That got his attention. He likes watching TV, like in anything that has to do with dogs.
makes sense.
I'm sure dogs will love this series. Paws up, 2 paws up. Yeah, two paws up.
2 prosthetic paws up. Fake puppet paws. I saw those fake puppet paws. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I saw those fake puppet paws. Anyway, I think that's it for episode 1, and we will get into episode 2 next week. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you are new here to this channel, and click like if you like this background that I'm using right now. Not sure if I'm going to use it like in every Turner and Hooch review episode, but as of right now, I'm using this. I'm using this background for right now. I got other backgrounds, but I want to use this one right now. I don't know why. And no, it's not a real background. It's fake.
I mean, we don't even do it for every review of this show or even every review ever, but I mean, you have it now, so it's there, so you might as well use it. Yeah.
Favorite, share, click the bell icon so you know when I upload like more Turner and Hooch reviews or more videos. So videos, what I have up right now, Monsters at Work episode 4 review, go check that out. High School Musical series episode 11 review. We're gonna be doing that of season 2. We're almost done. Oh, if you guys want us to go back and review like season 1 after season 2 is done, we can still do that. We don't just have to review season 2. We can go back to season 1 and pick on that. That'll probably be in the future, not now, but maybe when we're done. But also Black Widow review, go check that out. Space Jam New Legacy review, go check that out too. Any of our reactions. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Josh here. He's got Jurassic World Dominion trailer reaction. That's his latest.
Yep.
As of right now, it's his latest. Still working on Army of the Dead, and this is confirmed. Josh and I confirmed this. I'll be doing something for his channel. We're gonna make like an MCU tier list, which we might be doing this week or next week. Sometime in the year we will be doing. Sometime this year we will.
Sometime.
Some
Pretty much. Sometime.
We're gonna need to plan which date we're gonna do it. Then Josh is gonna have to edit it, and who knows when it'll come out. It'll come out probably soon. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time, and we'll see you in the future. Peace, and don't forget to rock on. All right, bye everyone. Hope you have a good day.